My reflection, Shen Yue and Dylan Wang aren't lovey-dovey for ratings of the in 2026. In an era where on-screen chemistry is often exaggerated for attention, watching Shen Yue and Dylan Wang in the in 2026 feels surprisingly different. Their interactions don't scream for validation, nor do they lean into the kind of over-the-top sweetness that usually floods reality-style shows. Instead, what stands out is something quieter, more grounded, and arguably more real. There's a certain expectation audiences carry into shows like this. When two popular stars share the same space, people look for sparks, playful teasing, lingering glances, or moments that can easily be turned into viral edits. But Shen Yue and Dylan Wang don't seem interested in performing affection just to meet those expectations. Their dynamic feels natural, sometimes even understated. And that's exactly what makes it compelling. Rather than forcing moments, they appear comfortable existing side by side, focusing on the work and the shared experience. Whether they're managing responsibilities at the inn or interacting with others, their connection shows up in subtle ways: mutual understanding, small gestures, and a kind of ease that doesn't need constant attention. It's not about proving anything to the audience. It's about being present in the moment. This approach challenges a pattern that has become common in entertainment. Many shows rely heavily on pushing lovey-dovey narratives because they guarantee engagement. Fans clip, share, and analyze every interaction, sometimes reading deeper meaning into the smallest details. But in 2026, Shen Yue and Dylan Wang seem to step away from that formula. They don't feed into the pressure to create something that isn't naturally there. Interestingly, this restraint doesn't make their presence any less engaging. It does the opposite. It invites viewers to pay closer attention, to notice the authenticity in their behavior, rather than being distracted by exaggerated displays. Their bond feels more like a quiet partnership than a staged storyline, and that distinction matters. There's also a sense of respect in how they interact. Neither tries to dominate the spotlight or overshadow the other. Instead, they move in sync, allowing their individual personalities to shine while still maintaining a balanced dynamic. It reflects a level of maturity that isn't always visible in similar settings. Of course, fans will always speculate. That's part of being in the public eye, especially when two well-loved figures share a screen. But what makes this situation different is that the speculation isn't being fueled by obvious fan service. If anything, it's the lack of forced romance that keeps people curious. At its core, their presence in the end, 2026, feels like a reminder that not every connection needs to be dramatized to be meaningful. Sometimes, authenticity speaks louder than performance. And in a space where everything is often